हेलो एवरीबॉडी एंड वेलकम टू गोहाश गुलबर्ग। थर्ड डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज की तरफ से आया हुआ जजमेंट जहां पर डिस्क्वालीफाई किया गया वार्ड नंबर 36 के कॉर्पोरेटर डॉक्टर शंबुलिंग पाटिल को। इसी को चलते हुए श्रीमती आरती तिवारी एडवोकेट जिन्होंने इस पर पिटीशन डाली थी, उनका क्या कहना है आइए देखते हैं। दिस वीडियो is sponsored by Mahalakshmi Jewelers, United Hospital, KBN University, Shine Group of Institutions, Fine Art Designers, Chulbul Lighting and Furniture, SR Continental Hotel, and by Sparkles International School.
Hello, myself I am Aarti Tiwari advocate. Today a petition filed in pertaining to ward number 36 election of Kalburgi Mahanagarpalika. A judgment is passed and the verdict is out, and regarding that I want to give some information here. The election petition was filed pertaining to the election of an independent candidate, Dr. Shambuling Patil, who is elected from ward number 36, Kalburgi Mahanagarpalika, in the month of September 2021. Election petition was filed in the month of October. The main grounds of the election petition was corrupt practice by giving false information in the affidavit and declaration, which is mandatorily to be submitted by each and every one of the candidates who are contesting the election. Regarding this, objections were raised by me before the returning officer, which were not considered, and subsequently on the same grounds, when it was ascertained that these can come under the corrupt practice of the election norms, the petition came to be filed in the month of October 2021. Some of the grounds which I have urged in the election petition are the false information given by the returned candidate regarding his age, his email accounts, his social media accounts, the PAN card of his wife Srimati Chetana, the details of the bank accounts and the balance therein. Apart from this, the details of the immovable properties owned by him, his wife and the family members, which amounts to almost around 56 acres of land, 14 bank accounts, and there was apart from this there is also a house which was suppressed, and Dr. Shambuling holds a PhD degree which he has suppressed in his declaration, saying that he doesn't hold any education qualification. So in this way I am completely known that Dr. Shambuling Patil, who has been elected, or he will be representing 10,000 voters in the house, he needs to have a proper and appropriate affidavit and declaration to be given before the election commission, which he has not done so. In view of this, I have filed the election petition. Evidences have been produced. Courts have also summoned the bank managers to get the records from the bank, and after a full-dressed trial, the court has allowed my petition today, and it has also held that there is corrupt practice which is proved by the respondent number 1, that is the returned candidate. He has suppressed material and important information which the voters are supposed to know, which amounts to corrupt practice. And considering this, the election of ward number 36 of the respondent number 1, that is Dr. Shambuling Patil, is set aside. It is held as void. This is the judgment which has come out today.
What is the necessary documents to submit of a candidate to election office?
To the election officer, there are certain documents which the returning officer gives as a check slip. Like every candidate has to show that his name is enrolled in any of the ward in Kalburgi Mahanagarpalika. Apart from this, if he is from a national party, there has to be 2 proposers, and if he is an independent, there has to be 5 proposers, and those proposers also should be from the ward for which he is contesting the election, and they should be voters and should not have proposed any other candidate. And then their Aadhaar card, voter extract, no due certificate, the deposit receipt which is to be paid. These are some of the documents which are mandatorily required. And the most important thing is, along with the nomination paper, it is very important that each and every candidate gives 2 sets of original affidavit and a declaration with the true, correct and precise information.
This type of gambling was happening. Do you think the people are safe?
I would not call it gambling, because according to me, or in the legal terminology, it is known as corrupt practice. So this is what has happened here, and this cannot be a mistake. It is being done deliberately. So I felt it is wrong, because such persons who give false information before the State Election Commission, as it is giving a false affidavit itself is an offence, and in the democratic setup, especially pertaining to elections, if somebody is giving a false affidavit, that will become even more serious. And such case has happened here, and therefore I had filed this petition before the court.
After this, any serious action will be taken from Election Commission?
That we will have to wait and watch, because matter is now as it is decided before the district judge. There is another court open for the litigants to approach, that is the High Court. Depending on the decision of the High Court, things will be initiated.
If election was conducting as re, so what you want to appeal to ward number 36 peoples?
That since the matter is in the court, I would not like to say anything as of today.
This video is sponsored by Mahalakshmi Jewelers, United Hospital, KBN University, Shaheen Group of Institutions, Fine Art Designers, Chulbul Lighting and Furniture, SR Continental Hotel, and by Sparkers International School.